The Irvine Police Department was formed back in 1975. They came up with a motto, and the motto was in partnership with the community. So when you think about it, the Irvine Police Department was practicing community-oriented policing before community-oriented policing was even a thing. And it really helped us as a police department to grow, but set an expectation and a culture of what is expected of a typical Irvine Police Department officer when they're out there serving our community.
The Irvine Police Department is a professional police organization. We expect our officers to go out every day and provide nothing but quality service to our residents. But at the same time, we have done everything we can to create a culture where our employees feel valued and they want to come to work. In fact, they're excited to come to work.
I've been with the department for nearly 2 years now, and the culture, the chief was one of the big reasons I came over here. It's a great city. The people, the opportunities that the city offers, the PD especially, it's second to none.
Maintaining the health and wellness of our personnel is really essential. We expect our officers and professional staff to go out and provide quality service every day, but they can't do that if they're not feeling healthy, and they're not mentally healthy, they're not physically healthy. So what we do is try to provide them with all the resources they could possibly need to ensure that they can go out there and continue to serve our community. Some of those resources are, of course, we have a robust peer support program. We have mental health vendors that we contract with where they can go get confidential counseling services. We have a resiliency program where they can go in and check in with one of those therapists, and just to make sure that they have all the coping mechanisms in place that they need to, again, continue to go out there and provide quality service.
There's been challenges in my personal life, there's been challenges in my professional life, and sometimes it's always nice just to speak to somebody about those things. And the wellness program that the department offers, whether it be peer support or whether we're working with outside support from different therapists, psychologists, I've used it multiple times. It's been a huge help.
One thing that makes the Irvine Police Department so unique and so special as compared to some of the other police agencies is we have the time and resources and funding to be able to come up with new programs, new ideas, and how we can better relate to our community. When you look at the makeup of our community, we have over 100 countries that are represented in the city of Irvine, over 70 languages that are spoken, and over 20 faiths that are practiced. So one of the ideas we had is, what can we do to better connect with our community? Besides the fact that we try to hire and recruit folks from within our community, we came up with the Cultural Immersion Sabbatical program. So we selected a group of folks to go around the world to different countries, different continents, and bring back their experience over here. And what better way to do it than to take an officer that grew up in the States, in California or in the Orange County area, that has no idea what it's like being in a different country, then go and live with a host family and go out there and work and volunteer their time, being part of a church or an orphanage or something else that might be involved with, and bring back that experience.
I think the immersion program is really important because it shows a different view of just society. I think that we get stuck here in our city and we get used to certain things, and we think that that's how it is everywhere, and then when you go somewhere else you realize, oh wow, the world is big. There's a bunch of different people, there's different cultures, there's different ways of doing things. When I was given the choice of where to go, Ecuador appealed to me because it is South America. I've never been there. I'm half Mexican, and so a lot of times I think we get caught up in seeing someone who's Latin and assuming they're all Mexican because we're here from Southern California. So I found it interesting to be able to go to a different Latin country and to see the differences in just, say, from Mexico to Ecuador, but also from where we are in Southern California.
The Cultural Immersion program is actually a service project. I'll have an opportunity to go out to Ghana in Africa and work for 2 weeks at an orphanage, working with students and educating students, while at the same time having the opportunity to experience everything Ghana has to offer. And the idea is I can grow personally and utilize those experiences and just be a better police officer, a better trainer, a better resource to our community when I return.
For me, it's really important as police chief, as we continue to grow, as this department continues to grow, that we maintain our identity, the identity that we put together back in 1975. What can we do to continue building on that foundation that they built, and all the other generations of Irvine Police members, personnel, the men and women that came in and gave it their all, and that expectation that they have of us and the future generations of Irvine Police Department personnel, and being able to go out there and serve the community and provide them that top-notch level of service that is expected and should be expected from our community. So I'm very optimistic. I believe that this department is definitely headed in the right direction. I hope to be part of it for many more years to come and pass the baton on to those that will continue building our reputation and what we have established throughout the decades.